Hi all, Graham here, and another uploaded game of Saga, again Age of Chivalry. I'm at Reading Wargames Club and I'm playing a 6-point game against Rich. Rich is using the Germans and here's his build. Very foot driven, but I think that's because of the scenario. Here's my Scots and it's pretty well the same build that I use for most games. I've taken the scenario from the UK Grand Melee game pack, and this is the second scenario, Sacred Ground. It's pretty well as the original scenario is in the rule books, but with some minor modifications. I have to make an apology. The sound quality with Rich is not great. His mic wasn't turned on, but I've managed to amplify it, but there is a bit of ambient noise, so apologies for that listening experience. Anyway, I hope you like the game. As always, a cracker. Let's see what happens. Quick sound check. I've got this new job. I've got this management job at Old MacDonald's farm. I am the CIEIO. CIEIO.
I've got a joke too, Graham.
Go on then, tell me.
Why is watching Arsenal like a series on Netflix?
Oh, I love this. Go on.
We're always waiting for the next season for something to happen.
Oh, that's harsh. Oh, I'll edit that out. That can't stay. For those who don't know, are you a Tottenham fan?
I'm a Reading fan, actually.
You're a Reading fan.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Oh, no, it is.
For me, it is. Good evening, Rich.
Evening, Graham. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
I'm getting there.
So,
First started game of the year, so that'd be good.
so that's your first excuse. I'd like to just point out that Rich is one of our top players at the club. Elite is the word. Rich elite. Is that right?
You mention this every time we play. It just adds pressure.
Yeah, I know. That's why I do it. So, Rich turned up and he was going to play 3 companies. Then saw the scenario and decided, ooh, I'm going to play German. And then he got rid of all his cav and he's got mostly foot, which is interesting.
Well, I would have, to be fair, if I was allowed mercenaries, I would have put a cannon and a handgun.
Yeah,
but we're not allowed to do that.
Well, we are, yeah, it's house rules. House rules. I played Germans last week and it goes live on the channel on Saturday, and it'll be interesting to see how you play them, genuinely, because I loused it up a little bit, so hopefully the viewers might see something that you do, and I think they're not a bad faction, honestly, genuinely not a bad faction.
I will tell you my view at the end.
Yeah, please do. So, yeah, here we go. Anyway, I'm the first player. I've got 3 dice, as you can see. Not much I can do, really. It's going to be a very quick move. So, manoeuvres. Bowman.
You've been playing your Swiss too much. Right?
Yeah, I know, I have, yeah.
Forced march.
Yeah, I love that. And these are going to S as well. I could double move, but I sense this game is going to be determined in turns 4, 5 and 6, not 1 and 2. And that's all I've got, because I've only got 3 dice. So you've got 5. You've rolled, oh my giddy aunt, look at this, 2 rares and 3 commons. You have no orders. I have an orders reaction, which I don't know why I've done it. The front lines, choose 2 units within M of each other. Till the end of the turn, these units are targeted for shooting within M. So basically it makes these 2 armour go up to 5 for shooting, because they're half guard proximity. So that'll be the warrior unit. The armour goes up by 5, and that's that. I've only got 1 unit at half guard anyway. Off you go, fill your boots.
Where's me? My heavy machine gun, isn't it?
Well, we are succeeding one guy
Oh, they look great, by the way. All hand painted, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. This annoys me. I'm giving you points for free there. Dang it. The little dice generator. Is that
That's half guard.
They're half guard. Half guard.
And I think that's it.
Oh my giddy arms! 6 common. No orders. No orders reaction. So, nice and simple. He's going to march up onto the hill, because I'm now within... These are going to march forward, because Halfguard's going to pop in behind. Warlord is going to truck over here, like this. Send them into the terrain, like that. And these guys, I'll move them forward, like there, yeah. Why is the dice generator getting quite so near? I don't know. Oh, I say, 3 common, 2 uncommon. Do you have any orders? No. I have an orders reaction. Front lines, again. It will be, that will be the warrior unit. And obviously that's my half-guard unit there.
Right, I will shoot the crossbow.
All in range? 6 dice. I've got an armour 4, but it goes up by 1/5 because of the ability I've used. What's it called? The front lines. But you've got +1, so you're effectively hitting on 4s. Anything you want to do to pimp it? I'm going to use my 1 combat bonus for a defence dice. You promised me to use that. You advised me.
I'll still pass.
I'll pass as well. Oh, good. Did I lose 2? Like that.
Fine. He's going to use his obey on the base guys to tell them to move.
I think it would be yes, wouldn't it? So.
Okay, so in which case I'll activate.
No, I don't know.
Just the first 3 in.
Yeah. Just touching it.
Same with Battle Warriors activation. So that gets to go in.
Or up 2.
All I've got left really is his determination. So we're getting a bit further closer.
It's now my 3rd turn, and this is where we can start working out my conquest points. So, at the beginning of every turn, isn't it? So I've got, here, I've got 12, unit of 10 or more, which is 6 points, but it's halved, so I get 3 points for them. I've got these 2 and that unit, so I've got 12 there of warriors, so that's 6 points. There's a big caveat coming in a minute, I know that. So I've got a total of, the maximum points I can have on this, out of this, because it's turn 3, is 3 points, and the maximum I can get out the middle is 3 points. So I've got 6 conquest points in total. Ooh, that's more like it, he says, hopefully. 2 of each. No orders.
I have orders reaction.
You have hard men and bold. Who's it going to be?
It's going to be the base warriors. So they're going to be armour 5, but aggression half.
Right, do the ones that are obvious. Levy, they're going to shoot there. Okay, I'll go first. If your unit has at least 6 attack dice, 6 attack dice gain 3 more.
Oh, you do?
I'm going to use Righteous Knights with a rare to take 8 of those dice away.
Lovely jubbly. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to pass, so I'm going to shoot.
I will pass as well.
Remember the game, Graham. Remember the game. He's going to say to these warriors, let's crack on, shall we? And I'm going to poke. Poke with 4.
4 models. I don't think I've got. I've only got a range of S.
Oh, it's S. Oh, right.
And you've got an armour of 5, haven't you?
Yep.
I'm going to use. I'll pass on that.
I will. Come on, I'll pass on this one.
1.
They save on freeze, so they also count as being in light colour.
Yep. They are really anti-poke. I found a use for Pavises. Right, my half guard. I'm going to come up to there with the dice. My warlord, he's going to get involved as well. That's it. Turn over. Right, so now you work out your points. These guys aren't fully in the terrain, are they?
You have to be fully in.
I think you have to be fully in. Let me just check that. Wholly models that are wholly in the terrain. So you need to be dragging your foot is not enough. Oh, we re-rolled because he had a box and wowzer. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 3, 1, 2. Okay, Richie's third turn. You've got no more orders. I've got an orders reaction, the front lines, and you'll be not surprised to know it's on. That's the warrior unit there, because your crossbow can't. Oh, you're there. That's me done. I've got nothing else, so.
Okay.
Start with warriors.
Oh dear, that's a little bit high.
These guys.
To bring them into another warrior's activation to bring these into the scoring zone. Never to be seen again.
You're going to shoot?
I am going to shoot with
Obviously your crossbow.
yes. I'll use the dice.
Okay, so obviously it's them.
Yes.
I've got a combat bonus. You're not going to shoot anywhere else, so I'll have 2 defense dice. So it was 4 to 5 because obviously my front lines. Yep, you need 4s. Saved them. Almost forgot last time. Well, I forgot last time, but this time I'm going to do it. Activation reaction, determined advance. If you shoot or move, I can move a unit. So I'm going to move this unit.
We'll have to see what these warriors can do. Let's use a We Obey to charge the face into the pikes.
Well, at least you know you can get there.
Yeah.
Okay. My first decision is whether I want to close ranks. I'm not. I'm going to pass.
I'll play Clash of Broadswords. You haven't got a fatigue, so I gain 3 defense dice.
Very nice. I'm going to use Lions of Scotland, and I'm going to remove Retreat. Wait a minute, not Retreat, Righteous Knights. Because that thing annoys me.
Okay, I'll pass.
I'll pass as well.
Minus 3 for the guy that's in terrain. First ones do. Yeah. So the guy in terrain can't move.
You missed with 2.
But your other things can move.
Do you not feel embarrassed by that?
Well, that was actually 3 frees in there as well, so he missed with 5, but my bad for not wearing big glasses.
5s and 6s. Come on, baby.
Can you get the other guy out?
So 3, 6, 8 die. Wow. Dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah.
Saves on fights.
You saved 1, but you lost. How many times hit you? I hit you 5 times, so you lost 4. I lost 8. Directly away.
You're out of pitch. I'm out of pitch.
I think your half guard's got to go into those 4.
They're in range, are they?
You look. Can you see?
I'll trust you if they say they are. Right, easy one. I'm not even going to think. Close ranks.
Going to reduce your armor to 3.
3 left. Yeah,
What's on there? I'll pass. I'll keep that. I feel a fatigue bomb coming here. 4s. 3 die. Nearly fatigue bomb me, so 1 survives. Back on you. Oh, I say. Hot diggity.
Those guys came out to get back popping.
They did. Shh. Oh! Required. He's actually facing the wrong way as well. It's there. I'll even have him running away. Look.
Yeah. Those warriors are going to go into your levy with fatigue. Second move.
Yep.
So I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pop me up to a 4.
Pass.
Do I use that? Yeah, I like a crapshoot. I'm going to use no quarter. All units drop their armour by 1 to 3. And I've got a rare on it. And I gain 2 attack dice. Parity. Not bad. You are rolling up, aren't you? Those 2. Ooh, 5 dead. Lot of 4s. 3s needed. 5. You lost 3.
You rolled 4s.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Lost 3.
You are up.
The only thing I've got is a determination.
Okay, so it's my turn 4. So I do my points. So I haven't got any here now at all. In the middle I've got just the a unit of 4 half guard, 2 on the edge and not. So that's 2 points, but the half guard plus 1 becomes 3 points. And I've got 10 warriors, which is 6 points. So I've got a total of 9 points. This is turn 4, so I'm capped at this, aren't I? I can only get what the turn is. So I'm turn 4, so I'm capped at 4 points. Run off my wagon, the Scottish wagon. Ooh. 2, 1, 1. Do the easy one. My warlord is going to say to them, charge. And I'm going to charge your half guard like that. Do you wish to close ranks, Rich?
If I didn't have a fatigue, I wouldn't. I think without fatigue, it's got to be worth closing ranks.
You've got nothing. I'm going to spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 4.
Yeah, still got nothing.
Okay, and I'll pass on that.
Pass.
Okay. 4s. Ooh! Lots of very low dotted things. Not many. Just the 5. Three dead. Back on me. Just the 1. Saved it. Fatigue for mine, which no doubt's coming back to bite me. My warrior activation here. Warlord. It's going to move once, and then he's going to move once again and go in with fatigue.
So that's gone as well about warrior's activation.
Do you wish to close ranks?
No.
You don't? Dang you. Put you down to a 3. Okay, Brothers in Arms. I gained 6 dice. I have at least 6 attack dice, so I gained 3 more. Okay?
Well, no, but there's a lot to do about it.
Okay. Good Lord, look at that. All those 1s and 2s. I am helping you tonight. They're gone. More critically, 5's needed. 1. So, got 1 fatigue and 1 for the melee. Like that. How many in poking range here of your... probably 5. I reckon 3. Front rank only. 5? 3 dice.
I don't think that is. I think you've got 4 guys too.
Okay. Your armour's 5 though. 1. Damn it. And that is all I've got. So, not a bad turn. Oh yeah, sorry, what have you got in the woods? So this is turn 4, and you've got these guys over there, which we forgot about, because you put the trees in front of them, Rich. You've got a unit of 6, a tactical tree, so that's 2 points. Your turn 4. So, yeah, no, leave him. So, what have you rolled?
3 rare.
3 rare! I should have made him re-roll it, shouldn't I?
Common, 1
Illegal dice roll out of the dice tray. It's no problem. So you're going to put 2 in the activation pool, and you're going to roll. Oh, he's using the dice tray this time.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! He's rolled 4 rares this turn. That is embarrassing.
I'm not embarrassed. I need it.
No orders reaction.
I am going to play for the ward. Activate as many units within L of your ward order as you like. Each of these units must resolve a different type of activation. Once these activations are resolved, inflict fatigue on one enemy unit within M of your ward order.
Well, there's no one within M, is there?
I think you'll find a pikeman within M.
Oh, let's just check this. Let the camera. Bloody hellfire.
I'm going to rest the bases.
So that's 1. That's a rest.
I'm going to move the half guard.
And I'm going to slow him down to an S.
Version. Maybe not. Try and get into the scoring zone. And I'm going to shoot the crossbow.
Okay, obviously the pikeman. You don't have anything to pimp it with? Well, I've got nothing I can use, so I'm going to hope you roll 1s and 2s. A couple. 2 dead. And you're putting a fatigue on my guys, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yes, I bet. Is it done at the end of your activations?
This is once all these activations are resolved.
So, okay, so they're all resolved. That's correct, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just trying to work out which 2 it's going to be. Like that. Okay.
That was quite good for 2 dice. You get quite a lot of value out of that one.
Yes, I've not seen that one used before. That's.
Well, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 activations. 2 dice.
Yeah, very good. First time I've seen it used, so.
Okay, I'm going to then charge with the bases
Against whom?
into your half.
Oh, before you do that, I'm going to use determined advance because you just shot, and I'm going to move my pikeman right up to the front of the hill.
Just keep him your fail.
Bloody right I am. Like that. And I might take him off the sabot actually.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a fatigue.
Maybe I should have
Now, sorry, you were saying.
Yeah.
Do you still want to charge your Pavises?
I think I have to, don't I, really, at this point? I've got to get back on that hill because I can't let you... So, yes, I will charge with the pieces. The question is whether I do it with a Warrior's Activation or with Squadron. I'll do it with Squadron because it's within S.
So using Squadron, activate unit for a charge with a range of S. During the ensuing melee, the unit gains 3 bonus defence dice and resilience 1. Nice. I'm going to close ranks, obviously.
I've got 3 defence dice on them. I will use your fatigue to drop your armour to a 3.
I pass.
I will then use close formation to inflict fatigue on you. 14. So I'm going to put it back on.
But you can't spend it. So I'll just put it on them. So it's back on, yeah. I still pass?
I'll still, yeah.
Okay, that's it then. One dice. Not bad. Ooh, 3 hits, but you've got 3 defence dice, and you've got resilience as well. 5s and 6s. 1, 2, 3. You've saved them. So you effectively bounce.
So resilience doesn't matter. Just killed one and then pushed back, yeah?
But you can't push someone back who's close ranks. Isn't there some rule about?
If you outnumber me, I can't do it. But I outnumber you now, so I'm 8 or 7.
But did I lose any? I thought I didn't lose.
You lost 1.
Did I lose 1?
You're right. If you would have outnumbered me,
I didn't. Okay, that's fair enough. So I go back S. So you get a fatigue for the melee. Put it there.
So you had 1 I put on you, plus you get another one for the melee, so you're on 2.
Yes, I've got 2. Yes, for the ability.
Yeah. I'm going to move the levy.
You're going to move them.
Get them onto the hill.
Well, you might get a couple of them on the hill.
As many as I can. We'll bundle on. I'll have to take them off the bases.
Yeah, yes.
19.
Ouch.
I'm going to charge again, so that these will go into hill.
So the Pavese guys are going to charge up the hill.
They will go in with 2 fatigue.
So they're 2 fatigues. So we've got 2 fatigues each. So, right, I will close ranks.
That was a big decision. I didn't know what you were going to do.
Of course I would. Why wouldn't I?
Going to use your fatigue to increase my armour.
I'll use your fatigue to increase my armour at the most dice. Put me up to a 5.
I'm going to use your fatigue to increase my armour again.
To 6.
I might have to do that. Seen the floor in my plan.
And I'll use your fatigue to... Yeah, I want to live. Put me up to a 6 as well.
You can roll with many 6s. There's 2.
2's not bad. Save 1, lost 1. Back on you. Nothing. Got a fatigue, as we have, and I reverse. But I'm still on the hill.
Yeah.
Limpet!
Work. A lot of dice rolled for 2 casualties. So I'm going to use his determination to charge into hit.
Are you within S?
I'm with an M.
M, sorry. Okay.
He goes.
So,
So what I'm going to do first.
well, what I'm going to do first,
Oh, well, of course. That's what you're going to do first.
I'm going to spend 6 dice to close ranks.
Okay. I'll play Righteous Knights, so you can remove the fatigue with a rare, and you can take 8 dice away.
Which is all of them. Clearly I pass.
So that's gone anyway, because
Yeah.
the ability takes it away. So I'll just need 5s to hit.
Good things happen. And what I used to do was
4.
That's decent rolling. Two dead, which naturally will be the guys on the end.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Then I shall just go directly backwards. Fatigue. Fatigue. And that's the end of the turn, isn't it?
I don't know if I can just manoeuvre a little bit now. Probably not. Did I use Weir Bay? Them up with the dice. I've still got Weir Bay left. Crossbowmen. Because they've shot, they've moved, and I can shoot again.
Okay. Are they all in arc?
I think certainly those two are behind my unit. So I would say there's only 5 guys. 10 guys, that's 5 shots. Fatigue after.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I had fatigue after the move, so I have got fatigue now. Because I shot, then moved.
Yeah, you get it after the shot.
So I've already got fatigue now.
Oh, so there should be a fatigue on them. Oh, okay. Well,
Ben, you're right, I will get one.
you're going to get another one.
I'll get another one, yes.
Well, I'll spend it to put it up to a 5.
Yeah. Okay, so in which case...
4's needed.
Yes.
Wow. I would call that above average. Slightly. 1 dice. And I'll take it off. The flag man, because he serves no purpose whatsoever. Right, so it's my 5th turn. So right, so during the game, I had some confusion about how I recorded the points. I thought it was Richard to get his points, when in fact it was me. Okay, you can see from the still, the Warlord on the field on the left-hand side is worth 2 points plus 1 because he's a hero, he's free. On the hill in the centre, I've got 4 half-guard, which is 2 plus 1 is free. And I've got 5 warriors, which is worth 2 points. So I can get my maximum of 5 points off their central hill, which means I got a total of 8 conquest points. Three common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare. I'm going to activate him with his determination to rest. And then I'm going to say, we obey, come in and join me. You can let me do it?
I even have to slow down to get in, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you might not get in with all of them.
Well, they came out, they were all in it, so yeah, they
Of
will.
course, even with that,
Yeah,
get in,
they're going to come
so
in.
in which case you might as well leave the fatigue on.
Exactly. Well, because I didn't know what you were going to do, what I should have done was... So I've got a levy activation. And I'm going to move them a second time. I'm going to move them again. Why wouldn't I?
As high as possible. 4.
Second fatigue. Just in case. Don't know why. But half guard rest.
15.
Warrior rest. That's all I've got. So, into my turn 5, we need to do your points, don't we? So, you've got the Warlord, which is a unit of 4, plus 1, 4 to 6 is 2 points, plus 1 for unit with presence. You've got 3 points for your Warlord. We know you're going to get 5 here.
Is it? Yes, there's a maximum of 5.
It's 5.
And then whatever that's worth.
Yeah, so you've got 6 warriors there, 4 to 6, which is worth 2 points. So you get 7. So you rolled... Oh, hello, no rares this time. Full common, 2 uncommon. I've got an orders reaction. And obviously it's going to be these 2 units here. There. And there.
Not this one?
No, I think not. I don't think so. And this basically, so they can sacrifice warriors, and vice versa, the warriors' armour goes up to 5.
I'm going to play for the ward.
Good.
So as many units within, well, it's the same as last time. As many units within L.
I've got a question for you. This is a general Saga question, Rich. You're an experienced player of many years. When you do these, a bit like the Mongols, when I've played it in the past, I always declare what I'm going to do, put the dice down, to declare what I'm doing before I do it. Should you say I'm going to rest there, I'm going to shoot there, I'm going to charge there, I'm going to move there?
I think you probably should do.
Yes.
Just to let the other person know what you're doing.
Well, rather than being gamey and doing one thing and then... You see what I'm saying? With the well, I must admit, I've always played it where I put dice against things, just to say what I'm doing.
On reciprocal basis, I will shoot with the levy,
Yep.
and that's the only activations I will do.
Okay, so that's what you're doing with For the Ward.
Then after all of those resolved, affected 1 fatigue on enemy unit within aim of the Warlord.
Okay, so right, so do your rest then.
So that's the rest.
That's the one. Cool.
And then obviously the
Shoot.
crossbows will shoot the...
How many can see?
Well, they haven't moved, so it was 5 last time, so it'll be 5 this time.
I'll spend your fatigue. Increase me to a 6. Just the 3. Wow. You need to go and buy a lottery ticket later, Rich. 2 die.
That stops you scoring points in the 6th turn. It's a big one.
Yeah.
And then I'll put a fatigue on your half guard.
Do off by 2.
I'm going to move half guard unit.
Yep.
Should we just the chat?
S. If it goes on the train, it's S, though, isn't it? Yeah. How annoying.
It might come to something, who knows. Fine. I will then charge with the warriors.
Against who?
Half guard.
Close ranks.
I'm going to use Clash of Broadswords to gain 3 attack dice.
I'm going to use Lions of Scotland. I'll get rid of it anyway. I'll get rid of it.
I will use your fatigue to reduce your armour to a 4.
Decent rolling, Rich. So, save 3. I've got four to save. 7 to save. So I'll save 3. 4 dead. But I can defer them onto my... I do that after I've rolled mine? I should.
After you've rolled, so then you don't know how many die until you've
Resolve.
You can bump, I guess, 3 onto them and lose a half guard if you want to do, but then that would fatigue bomb, I guess, would it?
Yeah, let's see what I do first, shall we?
Oh, you can roll your dice back.
Yeah, force needed. 2. 1 dead. Right, so now I've got to make some decisions, haven't I? I've got 4 half guard, and I've got 3 warriors, and you killed 4, didn't you?
4.
So I could. I agree. So I've got 4 here. I've got to lose 4 figures, or one way or the other. Pass them on to there or go there. But anyway, so I have to accept that. Yeah.
It's not a great choice.
They got to go. I've got to take one off there as well, which will be the guy at the front, obviously. And these are going to go back S. Got a fatigue.
And 1 for
broken friends.
So they'll finish on 2 fatigue.
Bummer. I think I've played that wrong.
The last move I have is a determination from Warlord. I was seriously tempted to go in there and do another, but I think at this point I'm behind on points, so I need to stay on the hill. So I will just go in here, top him up safe.
So, my turn 6. So this is my last turn. My Warlord scores me 3 points on the left-hand side, and my Levy that are in the terrain scores me 2. So I score 5 conquest points in total. Oh. 3 common, 1 uncommon. No orders reaction. Okay. My Warlord is going to rest. because you could, if I use We Obey, you could spend 2 to cancel that activation. So rest, and then I'm going to then rest with the levy, and then I'm going to shoot with a levy with his We Obey against the one single guy.
I will use your fatigue to make me on 6 though.
Of course, why wouldn't you? Now it becomes, I'm going to use the combat bonus for another dice. 6 is needed. Bit of luck. Just the 2. I've got a 50-50 chance. Got him. God for that. Right, I'm now going to move them once, and then I'm going to move them twice to about here. Okay? In fact, I'm going to move them once to there. Oops, shit. I'm going to poke for free, and then I'm going to move. Okay? So there's no point giving you an opportunity to spend my fatigue. Oh, okay, I got that wrong. 1. 1 and 2 would be nice. No, damn it. Like that. And that is all I've got. So, we'll do a quick total up.
So quickly calculating Rich's conquest points, there's no doubt he's got 6 on the central hill, and he's got another additional 2 on the right hand wood, so he's got 8 in total.
Oh, hello, ladies. So, 3 common, 2 common, 2 uncommon, and 1 rare.
I might need to think about that and putting that in the activation pool.
Do it again. Roll it right now then. You need another dice though, don't you? Don't have to, of course. So you've rolled 3 common, 3 uncommon.
Okay, I've got to be completely honest here. I kind of screwed up running that scenario. First of all, I thought it was 5 turns and roll for the 6th turn. So I was building my battle board towards that. Secondly, and more importantly, I screwed up the record keeping, and I was getting confused between whose points it was at the beginning of each turn. And I actually had Rich as a 25-26 win, which was wrong, but there's no VAR up the Wargames Club, so I accept the loss, albeit the game that you've seen and edited, I've corrected the scores to what actually happened out there. But this is my fault, and I have to take it fully on the chin. So my bad, and apologies to Rich, and I have to thank him for his patience.
What do you think of the scenario?
I think it's very complicated. I think if we was to play it a second time, I think maybe I was a bit passive the first few turns. I think you played it absolutely spot on, getting on that hill, and getting around the edges, and stopping the other opponent.
Being able
It's only because I had a very, very few dice rolls. There was one, I think, would be where I killed.
So what do you think about the 3 dice and 5 dice in the first turn? Does that inhibit you more than me? Because I can move up with manoeuvre, whereas all of a sudden we're almost getting too close to manoeuvre, so you lose that edge, don't you?
So I always think it's a little bit unfair when the other person rolls 8 dice and the other person sitting there, second player sitting there with none. So I think it's better to limit the number of dice you roll. But in this particular scenario, I do think going first sort of helps if you can get up and stay up.
Yeah.
I think I was incredibly lucky there towards the end to actually push it back over the hill and have just enough time to score the points.
Yeah.
Left it a bit late.
I would say the record keeping on this
Record keeping is almost like another phase.
is you've got to think about when you record your points, and it's very easy to get caught up in the game.
I think you need to certainly when
And I think,
practice.
to be blunt, if we played this again, we'd get it spot on. And this is an example of where practicing the scenarios is a really, really big deal indeed. Okay, so final wrap up. What do you think of the Germans?
I think they've got some good abilities. They are a little bit on the slow side. There's no multi-activation other than this one at the bottom.
There's no multi resting either.
Well, there's rallying cry, which is orders reaction. I keep looking at that, and it's obviously in your turn. I keep wanting to do it as an orders.
Yeah, but your board screams out putting fatigues on my units, doesn't it?
I mean, I didn't use Mordo at all, which is a good one. If you have fatigue, I can convert that to free
Auto hits. That's killing a warlord.
I know. To be honest, I was focused on Righteous Knights and Place Formation. I just didn't see it, but that's a good one.
What do you think of the Scots?
I think in certain scenarios, certainly this one, they're very good. I think there's incredible abilities.
In the hands of someone who knows what they're doing, they're probably.
I was going to say that.
No, I'll say
you know
it.
what you're doing. But, I think that Lines of Scotland is an awesome one. Front Lines is very good.
Yeah.
There was some abilities you didn't use though, so I don't know. I mean, is it Lances High you didn't use and Deafins?
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. It's an excuse I know, and I said to you off camera, was that because I played the Swiss, which is similar-ish, and then I played the Scots. I'm getting quite confused. There's an ability the Swiss have where you can move in the active orders reaction.
Yeah.
So if you're going to play them, you've got to play them a few times and almost get in the zone of them a little bit.
Because you know they got pikes, so you're thinking Swiss board.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you could always play the Flems. They got pikes as well.
They have, yeah. Levy pike. Okay, yeah, interesting. Listen, I think with the adjustment of the points we got right in the end. Listen, a pleasure as always.
Yep, a good game. A little bit annoyed at myself in the way I managed the game. I honestly thought a turn 5 roll, maybe turn 6 would happen, so I was banking that they wouldn't, and it did. But there we go. Yep, and I'm also a bit annoyed in the way I recorded the points during the game. And it goes to prove that you must play these scenarios to get used to playing them and getting used to the way you adjudicate points at the beginning of each player's turn. Finally, I would say I do believe this scenario favours quite heavily the first player. They can manoeuvre forward and maybe get onto the hill, which doesn't cost them Saga dice, whereas the second player, once they get within L, has to pay dice to get forward. And once you're on the hill, then you start scoring. Also, because the second player gets their points at the beginning of their turn, in turn 6, it's kind of irrelevant what they do, where they place their dice, because the game, effectively the scoring, is already over. So they are at quite a disadvantage, I think. If you watched the game to the end, thank you very much appreciated. And again, apologies about the sound quality on one of the mics. As always, please like, share, subscribe, take care, and see you all on the next video.